Hey folks, it's Darren Dunn, and I'm so excited about our brand new digital version of the Seguin Daily News. The Seguin Daily News is going all digital. This is all about increasing accessibility. We're going to be able to get the daily news to more people, more than we ever have before. And so it's going to be all digital, and you don't have to go looking for your copy of the Seguin Daily News anymore. It's going to come right to you wherever you are. You can get it on a mobile device. You can get it on a tablet. How about your PC at home or at work, or a laptop, any sort of mobile device, any sort of digital device, your smart TV. It's all available to you anytime you want it, anywhere in the world. So this tutorial is all about me showing you how easy it is for you to get your copy of the Seguin Daily News. So we're going to start off, so you can see my computer screen here. What you need to do, first thing, the easiest way for you to access the Seguin Daily News is to go to a web browser. Now, there are many options for you when it comes to web browsers. There's Microsoft Edge, there's Google Chrome. My favorite happens to be Firefox. I just think it works the best. That's a personal choice for a lot of people, but Firefox works for me. So here's Firefox. I already have our website set up as my homepage, and so there you can see it, seguintoday.com. That's a web address you need to remember, seguintoday.com. That's our regular website. Once you see the website come up, you'll see right away above the fold, using old print technology or terminology, above the fold, you can see the Seguin Daily News. And we keep about a week's worth of Seguin Daily News issues on the website for you to go in and check out. So you each day will go to seguintoday.com. The first thing you do is you'll see this. You figure out the one you want, and the latest edition, the newest edition, is always going to be in this very left position on the slide. Today is the latest edition. It's the weekend edition, September 6th through the 8th. Click on that. And I know I have the world's biggest pointer here, but I think it helps to show you guys exactly where you need to go. Okay, so now you have your Seguin Daily News. It's ready to go and ready for you to manipulate. You can do that right here. But I want to show you something else first. Before you really get started, go full screen. Take it to the full screen mode. If you look right here, you see it says full screen. Click on that. That will open up the full screen mode. And if you want to get out of that and you're using your PC, you just hit escape. If you're using a mobile device or your tablet, there's some other easy ways for you to get out of that. It'll show you that. Usually for those, you're just using your finger to manipulate that. All right, so let's go and take a look at your brand new Seguin Daily News, free and digital online. Here it is, today's edition. You can see the stories, you can see the ads. There are a couple of features I want to point out. You may be looking at the screen and you say, hey, I can read that. That's not a problem. But for some other folks, you may say, hey, I can't read that text right away. Well, it's very easy for you to manipulate. Zoom in using your mouse and just scroll forward. And as you scroll forward, the text and the images get larger and they stay crystal clear. All of that is available right there for you. And you want to go to the next story, you just move it right over to the next story, and there it is. You can zoom back out, scroll back out, so you can see the full daily news. Okay, so that's one way you can read those stories. Here's the other way you can read it. Let's say you want to read about the Seguin Education Foundation announcing its new executive director. One thing you couldn't do with the old daily news, you couldn't click on a story and it'd take you to somewhere that would make it easier for you to digest that information. But that's exactly what's happening with this new format. You go to the headline, click on the headline, and once you do that, you'll see that the story will actually open up, and it will open in a format to fit whatever digital device you're using. So if you're on your mobile phone, you're going to get the mobile version of this story. If you're on your tablet, it's going to be optimized to fit your tablet screen. And if you're on a PC or a laptop like I am right now, then you're going to get this version. By the way, you can then read the story however you want. You can share the story on Twitter or on Facebook. You can go on down, and then you can go down to any additional stories that we might have on the website, seguintoday.com. So we made that easy for you, and it made it clickable, which is something that we think is neat and that's new. All right, going back to the daily news. You see there's more for you to read. And we're going to get out of that, and we'll come back and talk about that in a different tutorial. But this is all about how do you access the daily news. Okay, so now that you're in the daily news, you've read a story, you've either scrolled in if you couldn't read it, or you decided you were going to click on one of those links and you were going to take a look at it. I want to show you something else that's clickable. This story right here, this is clickable, of course. Headline, photograph, you can click on that. It'll take you directly to the Navarro story. But one of the other neat things that I think for our readers and for our advertisers, let's say you're reading this and it's about supper time and you've decided, man, we need to figure out what we're going to do for dinner. I know that's a big question in my house. And for us, we tried to make it easy for you to engage with our advertisers and for our advertisers to engage with you. So here's the question about what do we do for dinner? How about pizza? Oh, here's a Little Caesars pizza ad, and all you need to do is click on that. You click on that Little Caesars pizza ad, and voila, just like that, you are taken to the Seguin location of Little Caesars. You're ready to put in your pizza order, including the Quattro, which is a big round pizza. It looks like it's got lots of toppings and good stuff on it. You can order that. That's their special. It's going to get you lined up with the local Little Caesars location over on Court Street. You can place your order there and then pick it up in the store without ever having to go to the counter. So you really have a way to engage with our advertisers in a way that I don't think you could before. So let's go back to the daily news. Let's try one more thing. Let's say you're looking to buy a house. We have lots of realtors throughout the Seguin Daily News. I'm just going to pick this one because it's right here. That's Carol Teeple from A Cut Above Realty. I'm going to click on Carol. No offense to Dooley or Randy. She was just there in the corner. And that brings you up to A Cut Above Realty. You want equal time? Well, let's go back. Let's click on Randy and the Shriever crew. You can see all that they have to offer at Century 21 United D&D. And then how about Dooley Dawson? And the Dawson and Associates, there she is. And how about our friend Heath Anders at Anders Pierce Realty? Same deal. You click on that, you can go directly to a place where they will be able to help you out with whatever you need. Okay, so that's the front page. What happens next? Well, then you simply flip pages just like you always have with the Seguin Daily News. This is page 2. This is a continuation of that story. You started reading it. Maybe you want to finish it online. Well, you click on any headline, and again, it's going to take you directly back to that story. You want to get some pest control work done. You click on Angel Pest Control, and Cecil and Sterling and all that crew over at Angel Pest Control, they'll be more than happy to get you fixed up. So you see how easy we've made it for you to stay connected to the news, stay connected to our advertisers, and stay connected to the community. All right, so you just keep scrolling through all the news that you want, all the information that you possibly want, including sports. Our sports sponsor, of course, is First Commercial Bank, and we're able to interact with them as well online. Here's an ad for Secting Motors, a longtime advertiser, the folks over at Secting. You want to see some of their deals or find out what's happening at Secting. You want to search their inventory. They've got lots of new and used cars over at Secting Motors for you to search out. Those pre-owned vehicles as well. You can search their entire inventory and find out what's happening there at Secting Motors. So again, this is just another way for you to stay connected and have more access not just to the daily news, but to the community as a whole. Our community calendar brought to you by First Commercial. We are linked to them as well. So this will take you to the First Commercial screen. So you see from the advertiser perspective, they're going to get directly connected to you. Schlitterbahn, you still have time to get your 2020 season tickets. I actually think Schlitterbahn has a couple more weeks that they're open for this season, but they're selling their 2020 season passes, and they're allowing you to do it on a monthly basis. So if you want to do that, you can go check that out. So I just wanted to kind of show you that as we make our way through the book. I won't stop at every single one of these, but I wanted you to see just how this works. Johnny's Barbecue, you're hungry? You want to go to Johnny's Barbecue and see what's cooking there at Johnny's? You click on their ad in the Daily News, and there you have it. It takes you directly to Johnny's Barbecue. You can see what's cooking in the kitchen and find out what you want to eat as you head over to their location for some great food. That's clickable for all of our What's Cooking clients. Our other business clients there as well, GRMC. They, of course, are one of our sponsors in the Seguin Daily News. You can go to them as well. Minigrip is hiring. You need to find a job. You can go to Minigrip's website. That's Interplast.com. You click on this link. It'll take you directly there. You can put in your information, find out what positions are available, and away you go. You have an opportunity to find what could be perhaps a new career. I mentioned GRMC. They sponsor the medical page, and they periodically put special events in, or they'll just feature docs or just other helpful information to help this community live well. We'll get you hooked up with GRMC as well. So you click on the link. It'll take you to their website, grmedcenter.com. At their special events, I know they have their memos and mimosas coming up. Dr. Kirchner is going to be hosting a doc talk soon. Whenever those ads appear, we also link them directly to those locations as well, just so you have a good idea of what's coming on. Saxa Gun Show, they've been an advertiser with us for some time. If you're interested in that, they're available in San Antonio. You need more information, you go to Saxa Trade Shows, and all of their details are right there. So as you can see, we've done a really fine job, I think, of putting all of this together and making sure that the Daily News is not only new, free, and digital, but that it's better than it once was before. Not only is it all color now, but you also have this opportunity. We'll go back to the full page. You now have this opportunity to see just how crystal clear these images are, just how easy it is to manipulate. You can go see Dr. Ernest over at Seguin Dentures and Implants. You need looking for a Class C motorhome. This one's been for sale for about a week now. They're looking for any reasonable offer. So just to give you an indication of all that you can see in the Seguin Daily News. And finally, that's the letter that I wrote to the community, just letting everybody know we're celebrating 71 years in existence here at KWED, and we've given ourselves a huge birthday present. That is the new digital version of the Seguin Daily News. I really hope that you will go, that you will check this out, and that you will see how this new digital, and again, still free version of the Seguin Daily News will work for you. Thanks.